Hello everyone, it's me again. I love ConvertKit and I want to show you how to set up your profile. A couple things that you need to keep in mind when you first open a ConvertKit account and how to set up your profile. So at the top right, you see where it says Quills 05. You want to click that and don't forget to upgrade to the Creator Pro for $59 a month on ConvertKit. My link is below. So definitely, if you haven't signed up for ConvertKit, you need it now. Then you want to click your profile. Then you'll be taken to this screen. So I want you to put in your name. And this is just creating like an account with ConvertKit. So you have a profile and you can update your photo so that you have, an image of what your face looks like, just in case you forget. So I'm going to put my name. You can put whatever you want here. I put Quills, I put my email. I'm going to put a password. I'll do that after. So you can put a new password and your current password, but make sure you put in a password and then you press save. Then you go back up to Quills 05. And what you want to do now is you want to go into account settings. So in account settings is where it gets really, really juicy. So account info, you want to put your company name. I'm going to put Quills 05, whatever your company name is, you can put that in there. Account domain, set a landing page. And if you want to, you can do this. I haven't set that up yet. Here you'll find your API key, your API secret. You'll need this for your WordPress plugin if you're using it anywhere. And if you want to become an affiliate with ConvertKit, you can too. And here's your link. Subscriber consent options, don't show to anyone. You can select which one you prefer, show to all subscribers after they opt in. And I usually want to do that. I just want to be compliant. The next thing is that you want to set the email, which is really, really important. So some people ask me, like, what if I want to send emails to different groups using different emails? This is where you set it up. So right now I have Quills05 at Hotmail, and the email address is Quills05 at Hotmail as well. And I'm still pending confirmation. This is my dummy account. But let's say I wanted to send this as Quills05. So the from name field is where I'm going to change that from Quills05 at Hotmail to just Quills05. Quills. So my first name, Quills. And I press enter and now that's saved. So every time anyone receives an email from me, it's going to show in their inbox Quills, not Quills05 at Hotmail. Let's say I want it to be Quills Queen. I can change that to Quills Queen. I can change it to whatever I want, but I know some people want it to be their brand name. Let's say you want it to be Hot Girls Pizza and this email address. That's fine. Set it to whatever you want. But let's say you want to add an additional one. Let's say you want to add a second company sending emails from the same ConvertKit account. Now you can change it. So King Ken, an email address. Let's say the email address is kingken@gmail.com. Once you add that in, you can see the name is going to be King Ken, and the email address is kingken@gmail. So every time somebody receives an email from this selected email setting, it's going to show King Ken and from that email address. So let's say you want to send emails as King Ken and sometimes Quills Queen. You can change them when you're sending broadcasts, when you're sending sequences. You can interchange them however you want. And this allows you to save money because you're not opening a new ConvertKit account for every single email address. You can have as many as you want here, and it allows you to interchange them, use them whenever you want, and change up your email marketing identity when you're sending an email out. How does that sound? Isn't that pretty cool? Next, we're going to go to default times to send emails. So you can set a default, right? As you get more involved and you learn ConvertKit, you know that you can change them. You'll learn that you can change them in sequences, but you can just set it to whatever you want as a default. And you can set it to 4 o'clock. You can change it to 1. Make sure you change the time zone to your time zone, or if you just want to keep it on Eastern Standard, whatever you would like. And let's say you only want to send emails on Mondays forever. Whatever you send here is pretty much going to be absolute. So make sure you keep it broad and wide. You don't make it too narrow. You can narrow it down later when you're sending sequences, but here you want to keep it broad and wide. And then here's a really important part. You want to make sure the address that you include in your emails is correct. So you know at the bottom of an email where it says unsubscribe, and then sometimes it has an address, this is where you would input that information. 123 Dreamer Lane. And I would suggest you actually put your real address, or let's say you have an office address or a PO box, it needs to be in here. City, I'm gonna put Oakland. And my state is California, zip 946. Great, and country, I'm gonna put Canada, but I'm gonna put USA. Right, so there we go. The address is saved, and then you wanna press save settings to save. Billing, that's where you can change your plan and you can update. I'm not going to open that up because I don't want you to see my personal information. But here's another really great part. You can select team, and that's where you can add team members. Let's say you have an assistant. Let's say you have a business partner. You can invite them to be a team member on your account. So they'll have limited access or they can have full access, whatever you prefer. So you just click invite a team member, and that's where you can add their information. And then here's a part that you might be interested in. Maybe you want to start referring other people to ConvertKit. And if you haven't signed up for ConvertKit yet, please click the link in the comments. And here you can just share this URL anywhere on the web, and this will allow you to either get a commission or get free subscribers on ConvertKit. So remember, every time you add, I think it's 1,000 new subscribers to ConvertKit, you have to pay more money. So this allows you to basically have a credit of subscribers. So if you want to share ConvertKit with your friends, definitely send them this link, or you can just add a bunch of emails of people that might be interested, separated with commas, and then send them this email. And they can then sign up for ConvertKit. I hope this was very helpful to you. This is just a few things that you should do when you're starting your ConvertKit account, just to keep it neat and tidy. Leave a comment and I'm happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you. Bye for now.